guys, Deronda here with Foods 101. Today I'm going to show you how to make these fried pickle spears with a ranch sauce. So delicious, and I know you can do it too. The ingredients you're going to need is a 16-ounce jar of dilled pickle spears, 1.5 cups of cornmeal. This is a regular white cornmeal, but if you'd like, you may use a yellow cornmeal. 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 3 teaspoons of hot sauce. You can use your favorite hot sauce, and 1 cup of whole buttermilk. For the ranch sauce, you're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of hot sauce, 1 teaspoon of white wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of freshly chopped chives. I've got this out of my garden. You may use 1/2 teaspoon of dried chives, 3 tablespoons of buttermilk, 1/2 teaspoon of dried dill, 1/4 cup of sour cream, 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, and here I've got 1/4 teaspoon of fresh ground pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. I'm going to show you how to put this ranch sauce together by using a large bowl. Now you can make this ranch sauce anywhere from 3 to 4 days in advance. We're going to add that sour cream with that garlic powder and the pepper and salt, the dill, the hot sauce, white wine vinegar. The buttermilk will give it a smoothness and it'll give it a lot of tang, and the fresh chives. So if you'd like to use dried, you may do that too. I've got a little whisk here, and we're going to whisk these ingredients. Oh, and that smells so delicious. But we're going to whisk them around until they're well incorporated. And now we can cover this and let it sit in the refrigerator up to 5 days. So off to the refrigerator. Next, we're going to remove these dill pickles from their jar, because we want them nice and drained here on paper towels. And then we're going to slice them lengthwise, again, right down the center. You're looking about this size of your dill pickle spear. Continue doing this until you get them all drained and sliced in half. We're going to add the cornmeal with the with the flour. Made a little mess there. That happens when we're cooking live. And the garlic powder and the salt and pepper. Give this a lovely little tossing until all these ingredients are well incorporated. I like using a fork, but if you'd like to use a whisk, you be my guest. Next, we're adding the buttermilk in a shallow bowl. We have a little flour mixture in there, but that's okay, and the hot sauce. And again, we're going to incorporate that hot sauce in with our buttermilk. Oh yeah, until it's got a lovely little pink look to it. And that looks absolutely perfect. Back with our pickle spears, and as you can see, they're nice and dry. We're going to work in small batches. We're first going to use the buttermilk mixture. We're going to coat those pickle spears until they're lovely and coated. And then with the dry hand, we're going to drench it here in its cornmeal. We're going to work in small batches. I'm only going to fry 4 spears at a time. And then again, over here in the cornmeal batter, use your dry hand. And then you got a little assembly line going on here. And we'll just put it right here in our dry mixture. You may want to pat that meal down into your pickle spears so it'll really adhere to your spears and they'll be looking like this. Over here to the frying pan, I'm adding about 1 inch of canola oil. You want to use a high heat oil over medium high heat, and we're going to bring this up to a temperature setting for about 375 degrees Fahrenheit. My heat's at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. You see how that's sizzling? We're going to slowly just drop it in, and we're going to fry 3 at a time. If you'd like to use tongs to do this, you be my guest. We're going to fry for 2 minutes. You may want to give them a few little tossing because you don't want it settling to the bottom. Time it if you can. So I've got my timer on 2 minutes. Now that 2 minutes are up, look how lovely and golden they are. We're going to lie them over here on a plate lined with paper towels. Oh, and look, that's going to be absolutely fantastically delicious. there we go. And then continue frying in small batches. Use your tongs if you're comfortable. And again, time for an additional 2 minutes. And also move them around so they won't fall to the bottom of your Dutch oven or heavy saucepan and stick to the bottom. Very important. Fried dill pickle spears. Let's check out this ranch dip. Oh my goodness. Mmm. Delicious. Crunchy. The heat from that hot sauce. The crunch. I'm not going to double dip. From that cornmeal is absolutely fantastic. Mmm. So addictive. And looky there. The best fried dill pickle spears with your homemade ranch. I'm Deronda with Foods 101. Give me thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit that notification bell to be the first to get my new YouTube food videos. And again, I'm just going to show the inside and how crunchy that outside layer is. Thanks a million for watching, and I'll catch you lovely people later.